Funding business owners, we currently have over four different people well past six figures a month, and another person I'm about to show you well past $257,000 every single month with this exact funnel. And guys, it looks simple because simple truly scales. Take a look at this. As soon as they hit the home page over here, it takes them over to an application. Entire purpose is to do one of two things. First, to make sure you're not wasting time with people on calls that are just unqualified, not good fits for your business. And the second thing is it trains the algorithm to continue to bring in the type of person you want to work with. Later, in terms of like ads, I'll talk about how we turn it into a math equation and make it stupid simple to be able to scale up your ads. Give me a second though. Now, the entire purpose of this is to make sure we're just not wasting time with unqualified people. Let's say, as an example, 700 credit score, 10K credit card limit, no more than two derogatories are your funding requirements. Obviously, if it's different and every business is different, we can change it and customize it. But with that being said, let's say they have the 700 credit score, the funding requirements to get approved. It's a good fit. We actually push them into the funding call to speak with your team. Now, let's say they don't have the funding requirements, the credit to be able to get funded. Well, there's no point in being able to push those people into a funding call with you and really prioritize that deal. We push those people into what we call funding prep, which is just a fancy way of saying credit repair and legal structuring. In which case, you push them over to this side over here, credit analysis, get reports, thank you page. Our thank you pages are built out specifically for the past 8 years. We're doing this because it guarantees a 70% show up rate with the actual thank you page automations that we do for you and a couple other things in terms of retargeting ads as well too. Now, the next step over here, Blake, what is this over here? The community. Well, let me answer this. If they don't have the credit score requirements to get funded, no point in talking to that person. They don't have the budget to afford funding prep. There's no point in talking to that person, and especially we don't want to fire the pixel and train to bring in these, for lack of better words, broke people. So what we do is we take these people and don't put them on a call with you. It's me waste of time. We push them to our community, and throughout consistent content distribution, eventually, or maybe take a look at some of your trainings, maybe going live a couple of times. Eventually, these people are going to come back to you because you're always in front of them. We can do this on WAP, school, go high level. I kind of prefer that because you can do in-app notifications, but it doesn't really matter. And we can make this group free or make it a free week and $67 or $97 a month. Doesn't really matter, and it doesn't really matter where it goes. My entire purpose of this is that we consistently stay in front of these people to the point when once they are ready, maybe they get the budget back. Great, come back to us, nobody else. Or maybe they take a look at a couple of your training scripts in the community, they fix the credit themselves, and when they're actually ready to then get funded, boom, go to nobody else. Because you better believe if they're seeing your ads, they're also taking a look at thousands of other people's ads. So we want to make sure we're always in front of them, providing value so that they come back to us. Now, the two systems, in addition to the actual funnels and automations and setting up go high level infrastructure and all that good stuff, the two systems that really make ads very, very profitable and turn into what I call a math equation is first the feedback loop. The entire purpose of this feedback loop is over here is that whenever we have a call with somebody, it's tracked, in which case deals are closed, deals are not closed. In which case, all that information on why they close, the objections, the pain points, all that stuff is valuable data that we then take and feedback into marketing. It's creating that feedback loop between the sales and marketing department in your business, to which will allow your ads to really scale up very, very fast and very, very quickly. The next piece of this puzzle is a tracking infrastructure like this. This obviously like kind of standard over here. Every agency should be doing this. I don't know why people don't, but yes, you do get your metrics in terms of a monthly view, in which case, hey, this is my cost per lead, cost per schedule, cost to acquire a client, all that good stuff. And of course, with projections as well too on the bottom over here. So we can truly understand what we need to do to be able to accomplish our goals. The next part over here is your individual leads over here. This is our lead quality management. We want to make sure that we understand where a lead came from in terms of what ad they came in from. We want to understand the lead quality score because sometimes it takes a little time to be able to get these people funded. So that also allows you to optimize the ads instantaneously based upon lead quality. Second most important part is cash collected. Let's say we have three ads out here, ad A, B, and C. Ad A is actually bringing in revenue. B and C aren't making any money. Well, naturally, cut out B and C, create more variations, what's already working, add A. But you can't really be able to do that unless you have some sort of system to really be able to track your ads, the leads, and the quality. And now the last thing over here is gonna be your target versus actual. Hey Blade, I'm running ads because I want to tack on an additional six figures a month. Okay, great. What does your show up rates need to be? What does your cost to acquire a client need to be? How much money do you have to spend to be able to tack on an additional six figures a month in terms of ad spend? Well, if you don't know those numbers, if you don't know the target versus actual, you don't really know what to pinpoint in terms of what you need to address to be able to scale up that campaign. For example, let's say your target is a 70% show up rate. Well, if your show up rates are 50%, now you know what you need to work on. But if you're missing this tracking infrastructure, it becomes very, very difficult to be able to scale because we're kind of making like what I call emotional decisions, not based upon analytics in terms of what you actually need to work on to be able to get your system scaling up. With that being said, guys, this is the ultimately, I mean, yes, there's a lot of automations and workflows in the back end, but you don't have to worry about that because we want to become your go high level infrastructure partners and we want to help you scale up ads. So we have two plans, in which case the first one is go high level infrastructure and our mastermind, in which case we give you all the systems, you manage your go high level to ensure you become profitable with paid ads to the point where you feel comfortable in scaling. Once you feel comfortable and confident in scaling, taking the ad spend to the next level and taking your business to the next level, then we transition you into our agency. So we have two plans again. The first one, go high level management, all the systems, we build out all the infrastructure for you, we manage it for you, we close the deals. That plan, the entire purpose of this is that you jump in these masterminds, you use our systems, you use our ad Rolodex, everything that you possibly need to get cash flowing so that you can run your own ads. Jump on the mastermind, we'll walk you through how to place an ad, nice and simple. Once you feel confident in scaling up that budget, $100, $200 a day, $500 a day, great. Now let's transition into our agency because our agency is to take it to the next level from zero to hero, kind of like a couple other clients over here. Boom. Making sure that everything's actually done the right way. And again, managing everything A to Z in terms of your ads, go high level on everything, lead quality management, so that we can then help you build out the empire. But as Big Sean says, there's levels to this SHIT. So first, we want to make sure go high level infrastructure set up in phase one, automating sales, phase two, automating onboarding, so that when we are ready to introduce and scale up ads, we can push as much traffic to this. You can close as many deals as you possibly can with nothing really holding you back. Guys, for those that are watching the video, we want to become your infrastructure partners. We want to help you manage go high level and we want to help you scale up ads. If you need this, if you like this, guys, I'm sure you do. Click the link down below. Let's hop on a quick call. Make sure we're a good fit, and let's get this party started. God bless, guys. Thank you for watching. Talk soon. Peace.